Hey folks, so with the price of gold and silver going up so much, I figured it's time to cash this stuff in. I've got enough to make it worthwhile, so I figured I'll get it cashed in and pad my bank account a little bit. So basically I've got all pure sterling, no contamination or anything, including a bracelet I spent about 20 minutes or so tearing apart because it had resin in it. But the rest of it's solid sterling, including this bowl here. And that was 257 grams. So I think it's 90 cents a gram, something like that. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be somewhere around there, I would think. Then I've got contaminated sterling. There's enamel and a bit of steel and such that needs to be taken off. So they'll downgrade that a little bit. Then 10 karat gold, I've got 28 grams of it, and I think it's going to be about $45 a gram, something like that, or $40 a gram, I'm not sure yet. 14 karat, there's 3.5 grams of that right here. There's a watch case and a pen nib from a wrecked fountain pen. Yes, there's gold nibs on some of the fountain pens. And a quarter from 1963 that's worth about $5 in scrap, so that's good. Coin silver, of course. Then there's the unknowns. There's stuff here that may be gold where I can't read the marks, or it's unmarked. I do have a ring in here I'm positive, or I'm near positive is gold, and it's been sized, and I think the mark has been taken out. So there's some good weight there too. So if there's some gold in there, it's going to add up fast. So they'll check it, and some other stuff that may be sterling, may not be sterling. So we'll see on that stuff. And again, a couple other pieces that may or may not be gold. I have a feeling this is gold filled, but it seems mighty thick. So it may be gold, I don't know. And there's a pin here that I think is gold, but I can't find a mark on it anywhere. It may have been removed or taken off or something, that's possible. So I'm hoping there's going to be some decent money here. I don't know how much. I have no idea. At $40 a gram for 10 karat with roughly 30 grams, there may be, what is 40 times 30 roughly, so $1,200. Is that right? $1,200 for that little amount? Does that seem right? Apparently. Anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping it's up there anyway. I'm hoping for 1,500, something like that. I think it may be more than that though. Anyway, so let's see where it goes. I'm headed to the gold buyer tomorrow, and we'll see where we end up. And that'll be in the next few seconds for you. So I'm back home, and I ended up with a little bag of rejects. Some stuff that wasn't sterling, some stuff that wasn't gold. The maybe bag turned out there was actually quite a bit of gold in there, marks that I just couldn't read. A couple unmarked pieces as well. One thing I'm missing out of here is the watch chain. It was not gold, but I'll be able to sell it for probably $35, $40 anyway, being gold filled. And gold filled, by the way, is not filled with gold. It is a type of plating, just for your own information. A lot of people confuse that. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. So let's go through this. We'll start with the 10 karat. So we had 31 grams of 10 karat gold. So that was the bulk of it at $1,700.36. So it did very well there. And 14 karat, there was 3.4 grams. So that was still $272. That was a little watch case, some earring posts, and a nib off a fountain pen. That's all that was there. That was $272. So yeah. Then, surprise, there was a surprise. There was a pin, a Victorian pin with some seed pearls in it. And it was 18 karat, it turned out, unmarked. So yeah, it was 2.4 grams for $247. And there'd be no way I'd ever be able to get $250 for that pin. So yeah, gold is high right now. Well worth cashing your stuff in. And then silver, last but not least, there was 291 grams of sterling, or mostly sterling. He threw in a quarter I had that was coin silver for $349. So grand total was $2,734.20 because I am a GST registrant, so I get some GST. So that was pretty good, folks. $2,734 in scrap, gold, and silver. Very well worth picking up those little bits and pieces. Adds up fast. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.